Tanya, here is the inside of the home. It is just about 9:30 a.m. here. Looks totally different when it's emptied out, but it is emptied out and ready for you and Michael and your daughter and your pup. So, now in this drawer right here, the seller has put lots of extra, all the manuals to everything in here in the house, extra deadbolt fuses. Not sure what these go to. It looks like an extra overhead door remote. I tried pressing this button, so it might need a new battery to be put in here. This fan remote goes to this fan here in the living room. And let's see here. Looks like you got a universal remote here. But this fan remote goes to the one out here in the patio area. So, but there's the patio out there. You can put a TV. You've got some cable lines out there, some outdoor speakers. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Here's your entryway. Got all the lights on for you. Little coat closet here. So I don't know if you remember, you've got speakers here. There's one over there. There's one over there. And one right there. Okay. Little hall closet here. Some extra butcher paper there. You'll be able to put your stuff in there. One of the bedrooms here. All emptied out. Closet. This is one of the ones that shares that Jack and Jill bath. Got the little pocket door here. Okay. Little toilet area here. Cabinets for storage. Okay. You have your vanity area. Double sink. Okay, you should have another pocket door here. So whenever the bathroom is being used, they can close this. So you can close it. And when you turn this, it's got that little arm that comes out that will lock this. So when somebody's using this bathroom, they can close both doors and lock them, and then unlock them. Okay, here's another bedroom here. It's also got a fan in here. Okay, here closet with a window, built-in shelves. Okay. go out to the hallway, and then you've got the other bathroom here. Shower tub combo. So you could probably just get you and it looks like that's what they had, a curtain rod, and then you can have your curtains, your shower curtains. Okay. And you've got this third bedroom here. And these bedrooms, it just has a switch here. You turn it on and it turns the fan on. Of course, if it doesn't, you can always pull that chain on the side and it'll, I think you've got 3 fan speeds. The middle chain is for the light, the second one is for the fan speeds, and then there is a switch. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah. It's hard for you to tell. Let's see if I can darken this. But up there, there's a switch on the fan. There it is. If you move it to the right, then the fan blades will spin the opposite way. So normally you would do that during the winter here. That way it pushes it sucks the air up rather than pushing it down, and it helps keep the house warm. So, but our winters here aren't as cold, and when they do come, they don't last very long. So I don't ever do that on my fans, because I enjoy the cool air. Okay. Okay, there's the bedrooms, living room. We're back in the kitchen area here. Man, you've got a lot of storage. Big fridge. You've even got storage under there. So you could put some bar stools here if you wanted to. Double oven, your microwave. Pantry. It looks like they left you a big old Target bag full of plastic bags. A lot of people use, like when they go shopping at Walmart or Market Street, United, even Target, they use those for trash bag liners. So that's what those are for. Okay, here's your dining room. Very nice light fixture. Looking outside of your dining room here. They're almost done with that house across the street from you. Looking out on the dining room. Very nice. Very big island. Man, you're gonna love that. And it's nice and open in between, so you're gonna have plenty of space. So you don't forget, you have your ice maker here for the trash can, under the sink. Okay, and then you've got your dishwasher, freezer, refrigerator side. And I wanted to remind you that this one has, of course you probably figured out, that's where you put your spices. You don't have to. You can put whatever you want in here. And with these holes, this should come up and you can move those little dials down. So adjust it the way that you want. Stovetop, electric stovetop. Everything is touch here. So be careful, I guess, if you're just, I mean, you saw how quick that turned on. So just be careful that you don't accidentally turn something on and then run your hand across it. I mean, because that'll get hot and burn you. Extra storage there. Okay. do a quick turnaround. That way you can look into the living area there. It's a very nice home. I'm excited for y'all. Linda and I are very excited for y'all. Okay, here's your thermostat to control your heat and air. So, right now I just turned it down to 70. I just turned it to 70. That way it would run while I was here just to make sure everything's still on. Okay. Master bedroom, double windows, special ceiling. You got your fan here. TV hookups. Going into your bathroom. Double sinks with a little vanity area. So you'll need to get you some light bulbs. Looks like there's a couple of them out. Bathtub, I mean, you got nice natural light coming in. Your shower. And your shower does swing both ways, but normally you'll open it this way to go in with your pebblestone flooring. Light coming in there. And shower head. You got two shower heads. You've got this one, which is called a rain shower head, and then your regular shower head. So in order to use this one or that one, this switch right here, once you turn your water on, you would need to move it over, and it would either take water to this one or water to that one, or you could probably do both. So you'll have a fun time showering. Okay. A little wet room here. There's your toilets, some extra cabinets. One of the closets here, I think you mentioned this one might be Michael's because it was smaller. Just kidding. Michael, if you watch this, I'm just playing around. I don't even get to use the closet in our house. I give it to my wife. I'm on the other side of the house with my clothes. But that's okay. And then here is the other closet. I'll let y'all decide on what y'all want to do here. But this one's a lot bigger. Shelves, and just like the spice racks, these are adjustable. And wherever you see these dowels throughout the house, even probably in your cabinets in the kitchen, you'll be able to adjust the shelves. So, you know, if you wanted to do shoes or boots, whatever you needed to do there. Okay. Now this is all your wiring here. Looks like routers, emergency backup here. If your power went out, that one would, I think it may have like an extra 4 to 6 hours of battery, you know, just so your security system's still working and all that. Not sure what all of this stuff is here. Looks like an HDMI extender. But these are the face plates that go on these. Looks like there's a remote, more wires here. Let's see. Source data. So there's your power. There was a remote for this one up there. This is your receiver. So the speakers that were in the living room, this should give you sound. You may have to get in touch with an audio video guy. And it looks like, I don't remember if they had a rug here or something, but a little yellow here might have been a highlighter or something. I'm not sure if they've tried to clean that out, and they might have, so might need to get a rug or a carpet cleaner out here to see if they can get that out for you. I'll give you a name of a guy and see if he can, and y'all get moved in here. If you want to have the carpets clean, you can. Your little mud room area here. You got the storage bins underneath and the cabinets up top. Coming in from the garage, you can come out here, take shoes off, hang up stuff, put your groceries down, or take them straight into your kitchen. And there's the garage. This is the 2-car side. You do have a step down here, so make sure you do watch your step. Press that button. It opens it up. Same thing with the remote. If you were going to close it, and go out of town, and you didn't, just security reasons, we do this all the time. This has a lock switch that you can move it up, and then this or a garage remote on the outside will not open it. So you'd need to come in through the front door and then put this back into unlock, and you saw the light comes on when you go back to unlock, and then the remotes will be able to work. So over here you have your breaker box. And it looks like they did get it labeled. So I saw the repair sheets that we had sent them, along with the repair amendment on the counter. So, along with the labeling, the fence was fixed. I'm sure that they had the electrician fix everything else too. I haven't played with the sprinkler system yet, but the listing agent did say that everything was done. So you should be okay. Here is the third garage. Of course, you only have 2 doors. This is a 2-car garage, but it's a single door. And you've got your 3rd car garage here. Same thing. You've got your button. Door opens. You'll have a remote for that too. Look at that cotton growing over there. Man, that's what we call wet white gold here in West Texas. So we've had some good rain, and the crop looks like it's coming up strong. So that's going to be good. And then whenever it dries out, they'll start harvesting it. And you may have some dirt out here blowing, but it's okay. That's not a bad thing to look at right there. That's nice. And there's your little desert skate area there. We're outside now. There's the picket that they changed, the one that was broken, that you were concerned about your dog getting out. So yeah. So it's a little tough to open. Maybe a rock on the backside. You can always put your water hose here. You've got extra water. You just take this handle, push it down. Extra brick for you, extra stone. So that belongs to you right there. That's your extra building products to your home. Basketball goal is adjustable. You just take that lever, move it up and down. Okay. Screw here. You don't want to get that in your tire. Okay. Then in here. Okay, there's your water heater, extra paint for the home. If you need to do touch-ups. That right there is your hot water recirculator. So basically what that does is it's going to give you instant hot water. Now I say instant, it may be like 1 or 2 seconds, but water installed by Charlie Brodek, Westech Plumbing. So if you needed a plumber, you could call him, or I can give you the name of a plumber, but he's familiar with this. Thunder Pump. You'll see them here. See them on the box. Contact information as well. They're the ones who checked out the well for you. This Kinetico, this is your softening system. So all of these tanks right here and all of those blue plumbing lines, that is your softening system to your house. So this is coming in off the well and then being pushed through here. This is your salt. Water goes through all of these tanks here somehow. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on all of this, on the way it goes exactly. But then after it's softened, if it needs to be heated, it goes through here and then out into the house. So if you have any well problems or water problems, Thunder Pump would be the one to call. Softening system, that would be Kinetico. And then if you wanted to use Westech Plumbing, you could, for any plumbing issues, not just your water heater. So, okay. There's some extra salt. You can buy these. I service my own water softener in town. Here's some other salt too. But I usually buy it at like Lowe's or Home Depot, unless you're gonna have looks like they're servicing it themselves. They'll just go buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot, maybe 4 bags at a time. And all they're doing, really, is this system runs itself. But all they're really doing is just making sure that you don't let that salt get below that line right there. You always want it to be above that. The system should recharge itself, but mine does. This one looks more sophisticated than mine, so I would think that this one does as well. But just don't ever let it run out of salt, or else they'll need to come out and recharge the system. Okay. Let's go look in the front yard. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Let me open this garage door again. This is your sprinkler box. Okay, it's got all the instructions here. Man, this one's nice. Everything is touch screen, zone, setting, status. Let's see, controller status. So you're gonna have to read through this to figure out exactly how you want it to be set up. But it's got a little back button here. Let's go to zones real quick. Okay, so it's kind of got it broke down there. It's good. Zones 1 through 6. So that's pretty good. 7 through 12. Oh, you've got a lot of zones. And all of these zones may not be hooked up. That is what Joe Davis had mentioned on the report. Like all of these right here that are blank. So the only ones that are probably hooked up are maybe these that, like, front west, front east, and then these that have names. So there you go. Okay. And that cul-de-sac area, I'm thinking is this part right here. This may have some kind of drip irrigation just to keep those watered. It looks like it. It looks like there's some pipes coming out of the ground. Oh no, I thought those were pipes. That's just the material. But you do have another water valve here. You got some weeds in here. Of course, they haven't been living here, so if you got all these weeds pulled out, that really help it. But same thing, just open it up. You got water. So you could always, if it's not hooked up to the sprinkler system, get a water hose here and go to town. This orange line, the orange flag right there is your property line. So from there going to the street, you can see that orange flag back there on the back side of that railroad tie. That's the corner of your property line. And there's your home. Nice. We can't wait for y'all to get here and get going on it. Move in. That's where you'll get your mail. As far as your property line here, should be where your fence meets their concrete, and then coming back this way. I would think somewhere in here. I guess they should have had a flag here, but with all that wind we've gotten, it might have blown away. So there's those two pop-up canisters. That's for your septic. Your septic may be somewhere in here, but when you were to have it cleaned out, that's where they would do the clean out from. Okay. And you do have some bird droppings here. So you do have a little nest up there. So whenever those babies start hatching, you may have those little sparrows running through here, flying in and out. I don't know if you remember that property we went to go see in, it was the one before we went to Idalou. It was on the last day when Linda and I took you to go eat at Triple J's. We went and saw a home, and then we went to Idalou on that Caliche Road. That netting that was at the doorway, they put that up to keep those birds here. You don't need to do that unless you want to. Okay, here's your backyard. There's your well. dresser. Shut off board right there. This looks like a fruit tree. I'm not sure what type yet. Here's the metal building. Now, this does have a lock on it. I looked through the entire house, could not find one. If they do not have one, which they should, you'd probably need to cut it off in order to get this overhead door to open. Okay. Storage in here. It's pretty good size. Or this could be your dog's house. You could put a little doggy door there and an air conditioner in here for him, a little heater. I'm happy. Okay, it's a long video. I apologize about that. But I wanted you to see it. So, all is well. It will be yours soon. The third will be here before you know it. We'll be happy to see you, Tanya, and get to meet you in person, Michael. All right, y'all have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.